Mind your business. It's season 2, episode 2 of Raising Kanan. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We're here to discuss and break down this episode, review it. We gotta talk about it, don't we? And yeah, major character death that I don't agree with. So we're going to get into it, but we begin the episode. Famous, he's pretty much sleeping around. He sleeps with this. You bringing one of your hoes home, and his mum turns up. Basically, Kanan's there, his sister's there. She puts him at the house. Him and Kanan are going to try and sell mixtapes on the side. How's that going to go? Who knows? The episode did begin, to be fair, with Hard and Raquel confronting each other. She's like, you know what? Like, pretty much, like, openly said, yeah, you know what, Hard, I was a whore. I slept around. He could be anyone's fucking son. Then he just like Uno reverses that, but like, yeah, I thought you'd say something like that, but I actually did a DNA paternity test, and it turns out I am the one who knocks. I am your father. I am Kanan's father. By God, holy moly! So yeah, we all knew this. We knew it was official pretty much anyway. So not really massive here, but he says he's going to tell Kanan, and she tells Kanan, like, oh, his head's fucked up, Kanan. He doesn't know you did it, but he's going to tell you something that you've just not to believe. How can Kanan not see here that he's being played for a fiddle? He's being played for a chump. By God, he is. But he also told some crucial information to Raquel here that the one with the eye patch is talking to detectives, and he's flipped. Basically just lands Scrappy in it here, and Scrappy actually hasn't done any of this, which, yeah, pretty unfair. We see Jukebox talk to Raquel about her mom. She then gets the favour for the cop who was getting berated at the precinct by our captain, because of course Nicole's mom is there trying to blame her. That black girl sold my white daughter crack. It's no different than pointing a loaded gun to her head. Fuck up. Honestly, man. Pathetic. Honestly pathetic. But yeah, Laverne, Jukebox, she tracks down her real mom. Is she going to do anything with this information? We'll have to wait and see. But then we see the Thomas family. We've got Lulu. We have got Marvin, who's still going to anger management. I thought those scenes were alright with him, but he's trying to get rid of him. And then we've got Raquel. They're discussing what to do with Scrappy. Marvin's like, you know what, I'll go over and confront him. He confronts him, basically saying, oh, what you doing, Ma? What you doing? What you doing, Scrappy? Scrappy not really admitting to anything, to be honest. I mean, because he's not a rat. He's like, oh, I was helping out my cousin. He gives this location away that I can't remember what he said, so Marvin heads over there, and turns out he didn't. But I mean, we don't really know why Scrappy was lying, right, at the end of the day, but they know he got picked up, and Marvin says we can't act on this, and Lou's like, you know what, I'm not killing him. And Marvin didn't really want to kill him. Raquel gets the final decision here. Yes, she's the leader, but I do not think deciding to kill Scrap was the correct call. The police go to arrest Famous and Kanan. Like, you know what? You don't have the proper license to sell on the street, but the thing is, you ain't selling shit, which I thought was quite funny. So yeah, they let them go. Lou's girlfriend, who's been banging the producer guy, she decides to leave for LA. I bet nothing's seen this. We also seen the introduction of this who's like music guy. And it turns out his niece was the one that Lou stopped at the red light. Turns out it's actually not his niece. He's not the uncle. So yeah, it looks like they're going to go with her, but on a single deal. But obviously, that's not the best case here. But Lou's the guy that runs the show in there anymore, and he tells the big man that's pretty much how it goes. But yeah, Scrappy feels hard done by that he's been looked over for, instead of this Worrell guy, who used to be on Unique's crew, and also Unique's out, not really doing much. He met with Dean, but Dean basically said, nope, I'm not working with you, big man. And I just don't know, like, Unique just coming across as, I mean, is this going to be like the redemption story? He's going to go from nothing to everything? Like, where's the rest of his crew? Did the Thomas family just wipe them out? Are they working for them? That's not really explained very well. You've got to admit that. Like, even if you're the biggest fan of this show, like, what happened to Unique's crew? Not much really happened. His girlfriend's mom's, like, going fucking through him, and he's like, you know what? You weren't complaining when I had the money, and I was doing all this for you. I was a provider then, so shut the fuck up. I was like, yeah, you get stuck into her. But then the episode pretty much ends, right, with Marvin and Lou driving Scrappy to this like location. He thinks it's the new lab, and he's going to be like the commander-in-chief, so to speak. They go in. You can clearly see that Lou and Marvin are not exactly happy about this. A gun then presses against the skull of what do you call him, Scrappy. The trigger goes, turns out it's Raquel that's killed him. Marvin and Lou didn't want this to happen, but she's going to kill him anyway, off the word of Hard, which makes even fucking less sense. Like, yeah, he tried to pass it off as, well, you know what, I want to protect my son, so that's the only reason I'm telling you, I'm not being good to you, sort of thing. But I don't know, if that logic really flies with me, Hard, son, at the end of the day, because does that really work? Does that really cut the gravy? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm surprised they acted on this. I can't believe Scrap's dead. I mean, you look at the Thomas crew, right? It's almost like, here, we've had it with El. We don't really need Scrappy, because that would be a conflict of interest. Outside of the Thomas family, who the fuck do we know in their crew? No one. So, I don't know. I think this was a wasted opportunity, to be perfectly honest. I think Scrappy could have lived a lot longer. But again, if his death, the fact that he wasn't a rat and Hard didn't lie necessarily to Raquel, but he put this shitstorm in motion. Maybe we're going to get something good come out of it, but I think they've killed him far too prematurely, to be honest. But that is pretty much it for this episode. Kanan not really doing a lot this season, man. It's more about the rest of them. I mean, it's raising fucking Kanan at the end of the day. Not doing anything. Where's Jukebox going to sleep? Who knows? Who cares? Till next time. What did I give us? I'll give a 6 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good death, but I don't know. I think this death might be better when I see what the future holds for this show. So until next time, peace.